Terrigal Underwater Group recently made a very early start to travel south to Broken Bay to dive the wreck of the Valiant. Built at the end of the war, she worked for the Melbourne Harbour Trust until 1978 and was then sold to a private company for conversion to a fishing charter boat. Reports say she failed to meet the survey standards and was on tow to be scuttled in deep water when she foundered off Barrenjoey Headland in 1982. I first dived the wreck in 1987 and she was quite intact, as this latest sketch by an unknown artist shows. Today she presents very differently indeed. In the 32 years that have passed since that first dive, the corrosive and punishing action of the sea has taken its toll. None of the superstructure has survived. The most prominent and recognisable part of the wreck is the bow. The winch lying directly behind the bulwark on the foredeck. A coaming, which once protected the entrance ladder down to the forward spaces, still protrudes from the deck plating just in front of the area where the wheelhouse, galley and toilet once stood. The engine room skylight and associated structure has long since disappeared, leaving a gaping hole in the centre of the hull, which is filled with sand, completely burying the Crosley HR4 diesel, which once powered her along at 8 knots. The starboard side of the hull supports a thick carpet of colourful marine growth, aided no doubt by the nutrients which are provided by the currents which sweep the wreck on a daily basis. The stern has completely disintegrated and the exposed below deck spaces are used for protection by the many fish species which inhabit the wreck. Mado, stripies, bream and black-tipped bullseyes, to name but a few. By the number of egg clutches encountered, it would appear the wreck is a favourite haunt of cuttlefish too. Sad though it is to witness the destruction of the vessel, I was pleased to recall that my Jeep four-wheel drive had benefited from a piece of copper pipe salvaged in those early dives and used to repair its cooling system. Perhaps the scuttling of the Valiant was not in vain after all.